Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini, and I'm cleansing the energy with the power of rosemary. Ashe. You experience the highest vibrations. They surround you. They bless you. Your memory, your psychic energy, and you vibrate on the frequency of divine love. Ashe. So must it be on all dimensions. Yes. Oh, beautiful being, abundance. Abundance. That's gonna be smoking for a minute. But that's okay. We're gonna welcome those divine vibrations. You are awakening on a whole other level now. Like, you've already had multiple awakenings throughout your life. Points in time where you drew so much closer to your truth and to the truth of the divine that lives within you, okay? You've been aligning more and more with your North Node, where it is that you are truly meant to be, where it is that you are truly meant to go in life. You have been aligning more and more on a much deeper level with the true divine energy within you, okay? It's a beautiful process. And divine is congratulating you because you have accomplished something big, huge, okay? This is a major accomplishment. You have freed yourself, okay? So I already know that Lilith is coming through in this reading. Ashe Lilith, her spirit of freedom. She's not afraid to be a rebel. And that's something that you have achieved, is the ability to rebel against what does not serve you, what is not truly on your path. You're like, no. You've become very strong in your ability to set boundaries and to live that way, where people are already aware of your boundaries just in the way that you carry yourself. This is a change that's happened within you. I feel like in the past, you have sometimes before this new you came to be. But in the past, you have put others and their feelings and their emotional state before your own sense of self-love, your own willingness to just be like, I'm gonna do what I need to do. And that's not the way you're moving forward anymore. You're not doing things the same way. You're different now. And yeah, there are energies that don't like this, but divine is bringing this message through because your spirits, your divine spirit allies, they want to reassure you that you are on the right path and that you have accomplished something so huge, so huge. You've done the work that was required to separate yourself from low vibe entities that were siphoning your energy. And so now you vibe with freedom. You vibe with freedom. And people can feel that, they can see that. Lilith is coming through in this reading. Also, Mama Oshun, that's why I'm decked out in yellow. Got the gold earrings, gold jewelry. So we're channeling the energy of abundance, beauty, wealth, fertility, that hot mama energy. Check out my hot mama intention blends, okay? Also this Lilith, now this is my own personal one, so it's not full, but this is my Lilith perfume oil, and it is anointed with her energy of freedom, okay? So if you want to smell good all day and all night and tune into and honor the energy of Goddess Lilith, check it out. It's linked below. But that's where you are now. You're vibing differently. Let's see what messages are coming through for you in this time of change. Okay. Some of you are being called to write a book. That's why I was in there. We got the book, okay? Ashe, Spirit. Spirit got jokes today. Okay. Apparently. Okay, okay, some of y'all please start writing, because or keep writing, okay? Know that what you're creating is beautiful. So those of you with the gift of writing, move forward with that. And even if you're unsure of whether or not it's a gift, you may not have labeled it as a gift. It might just be that you enjoy writing or putting your thoughts on paper or on a, you know, in an app or whatever. If you are wanting to record something, whether you're wanting to journal your dreams or your astral visits or whatever it is that you want to document or create, Divine is saying that if you find that you don't have time or energy to do it, where you're like typing it out or writing it out, use a text-to-speech, or is that how you say it? Text-to-speech? Yeah, text-to-speech app where you can record it. A lot of times just the voice recorders will let you do that. So that's a great way to save time, but also fulfill your destiny of writing. You have beautiful things that you are meant to share. Okay. Now that's why it flipped like that, because you have climbed a mountain, you have achieved something that is, your ancestors are so proud of you for how far you've come and where you are right now. Beautiful being, I really want you to know that. They see the obstacles that you have encountered, and they are so very proud of you. And that's another thing that was coming through to me in meditation, was resting is very important. Please make sure that you allow your body the time to regenerate, the time to renew itself with good sleep, with good food, okay? You might want to take a multivitamin or supplements. I'm not a doctor. Check with your doctor first. Don't do something because I said to do it, okay, with your health. But that is something that is helpful to a lot of people, okay? I love it. I love my supplements, okay? You can bless them. You can anoint them when they come to you in the mail or however you get them, and then bless them and express gratitude for them before you take them. That way they're going into your body with good energy, okay? The best energy, not just the factory energy, okay? But yes, rest is important right now because you have achieved so much. Some of you just need to make sure that you're giving your body the rest that it needs, but what's coming is going to require consistency and energy, okay? So Divine is saying to get rest, nurture yourself, because you do have a task ahead that is much aligned with your divine path. It's fully aligned with your divine path, okay? And it's going to require energy. So don't stop working, don't stop doing what you're doing to nurture yourself and to dream and to be inspired and to heal. But do take time to rest up, because you've got a really beautiful new opportunity that's coming. Divine is saying that with this new opportunity, think about in the past the mountains that you have climbed and that you have reached, every single success that you have achieved, especially within the past few years. But also go back to your inner child, because your inner child is strong, love. Your inner child has done amazing things. It's put up with things. It has survived. It has learn to thrive, and now your inner child just wants to have fun. It wants to have fun. It wants to sleep more. It wants to... So Divine is bringing you to the place of pleasure because you have been through so much and you have achieved so much. Okay, so many obstacles. You've climbed so many mountains. Divine is saying to take some time to, at the top of that mountain, raise your arms up, you know, have you a Rocky moment. Like, I did it. I did it. And now I'm going to play and celebrate, okay? And as you play and celebrate, let that recharge you for the work that you have ahead. It's going to be beautiful work. It's aligned with your path, but it does require energy. Oh, wow. I swear, you're so magical. All right, so Divine is saying that this was a lesson, everything that you've been through, especially recently, okay? Uranus is coming through. There could be an Aquarius within your scope, or this, I really feel like this is your own freedom coming through. This is the energy of Uranus coming through you, where it's like, freedom. I'm done with being on a leash. You're no longer on a leash. Somebody wanted to control you. Somebody wanted to have access to your energy all the time and be able to say when you were going to go left, when you were going to go right. And at the end of the day, this was for many of you a person or people who didn't even mind if you didn't get nurtured or taken care of the way that you needed to be nurtured, okay? So it was more about them than it was about you. And this is something that you almost felt allergic to. It's like you were picking this up, that this person was not genuine, that this person was so in such a state of victimhood that they did not learn how to do better, okay? So they tried to get their needs met by controlling you. That's what they wanted to do. For some of you, this is influence. Somebody really wanted to influence you and determine what your life was going to look like. I mean, that's control though, you know? They wanted to control you. You have matured. This is the lily. This is about, and you know what? This could definitely be with love. This could be someone who wanted to control you and have a say over your relationship, over your marriage, or just simply the kind of person that you are and the kind of person that you wish to attract or that you did attract. This could be a person who had a parent. It could be a third party. It could be anyone who had an issue with who you are and who you have chosen to love. Okay? For some of you, they just didn't like who you chose because the connection was too good. This is a person who is very envious of your connection. This is also about envy of your connection to spirit. This person is very much intimidated by your ability to tune in and your ability to grow because you change. You know, they've seen you go from caterpillar to, you know, what is it? Cocoon, larva, whatever. All the stages. They've seen you go through them. And now they're witnessing you in your butterfly energy. They're jealous of your journey. They're jealous of your journey. This is a person, for some of you, this is a sibling. Okay? This could be a coworker as well. But either way, it's third party energy. It doesn't matter if it was a friend, if it was a, you know, friend, a frenemy, a sibling, a neighbor, a coworker, a parent. It doesn't matter. They still brought that same energy through. And for some of you, this manifested itself, this type of energy of trying to wedge its way between you and your love or your way of loving. They try to do this, and you've witnessed this in multiple people in your life. It wasn't just one person who did this. This energy has manifested itself in multiple situations. So you've had several people at one time hating on you, hating on your love, and trying to take away your blessings. I want you to know that that is why Spirit is congratulating you, saying, yes, you have done the work. You have been through it. And now you're mature. This lily is about evolution. And it's also about a mature love. See, that's what this person who was trying to keep you on a leash, that's what they didn't want you to feel. They didn't want you to feel the power of your intuitive gifts, okay? Because there was spiritual envy there too. But they also didn't want you to experience real, good, mature love. Like love that's not here today, gone tomorrow. It's here to stay. What's coming through is that as soon as this person witnessed you and your love, they automatically knew that you had a major blessing. And the envy set in instantly. Instantly. It's like they were overwhelmed with the magic of you. And if you are not partnered, if this was not about a romantic situation, then for some of you this applies to your connection with your children. They're jealous of your connection with your children. And for some of you, it's your connection to spirit. For all of you, that applies. Okay, this is definitely spiritual envy. They were envious of your spiritual gifts and your connection to the divine. They see your magic, they feel it. Even on days where you were like, feeling like you weren't doing what you needed to do, or you weren't meeting the mark, they still were blown away. Even on your worst day, they were blown away, okay? They always knew who you were. Even when you doubted who you were, they knew. And they knew enough to be jealous. Okay, so this is about your willingness to grow and evolve within yourself, within your spiritual, within your spiritual path and your gifts. Also within your love. And also with who you are. Okay, because with Uranus coming through, this is about you saying, fuck it, I'm me, okay? I'm me, and I'm gonna be me all day, okay? You can like it, you can love it, you can hate it. Either way, I'm gonna be over here doing me, okay? And over there too, and over there too, and everywhere. Because you are expansive, and you're no longer limiting yourself to a tight space. You're taking up space now, and that's something that people are seeing. For some of you, the people who have been so envious towards you, they're now seeing you in a different light because you're on a different level now, okay? They see you as having influence and power over people. That's how they see it. I don't feel like whatever abundance it is that you have experienced, whether this is abundance in your career, abundance with land is coming to me, like owning a home or land, abundance within your family, abundance on social media, whatever success it is that you have experienced, you are so grateful for it. And it might even sometimes overwhelm you, okay? You might feel like, oh, can I handle this? But other people are looking at you and saying, she thinks she's so powerful. He thinks he's so, they think they're just so wonderful. You know, this, all of that, right? That's coming through with the garden, because the garden is about social situations, okay? So divine is bringing you to the energy of alignment with the divine. No matter what anybody else is saying, no matter how they're critiquing you or criticizing you, because anybody who has time to sit back and criticize you, they're not doing shit. Okay? They're not doing a damn thing that matters, because they're focusing on the wrong thing. Why are they looking at you? I mean, I would want to look at you too, because you're amazing, right? But when I say looking at you, what Spirit is bringing through is like, they're looking at you with that evil eye. You see what I'm saying? Not to learn, not to gain something from you, not to be inspired, but they're trying to look at you through a pair of lenses that makes themselves feel better about who they are and where they are and what they're doing. So when these beings have focused on you, because it hasn't been with the right intention, they've been going off the true path that they're supposed to be on. So they've held themselves back. And that's how these situations always go. But regardless, this is you. And Divine wants you to know this information so that you're not distracted by any efforts to reel you back into any repeats of drama or repeated cycles of toxic energy. Divine says you have reached the summit. You are above, okay? You're above, you right here, okay? Having your Rocky moment. You're celebrating, and you're understanding that because of what you've been through and because of how you've handled it, because of the choices that you've made to love yourself through the pain and to not spend time spewing venom at people, okay? You have focused on yourself, and because of that, you're above any repeated efforts by anyone around you to reel you back into any drama. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, because you are not on a leash. This is where they wanted you, but you are not on a leash. You have gained your freedom, okay? You have stepped into your Lilith mode, and you are free. You are above all the bullshit, and you know it. You are wise enough to know that and to feel that and to vibrate with that frequency of, child, please. Child, please. Okay? We're not having it. We're not having it, right? All right, let me see. I want to pull for what you're being guided to focus on at this time. Oh, I have to say this. Divine was bringing through that scripture, what God has brought together, let no man put asunder. Okay, so with this energy of someone trying to put a wedge between you and your love, okay, or distance you from your true self. Divine is saying that that commitment that you have made to yourself, if anyone comes against that, they have cursed themselves, okay? And those weapons formed against you will not prosper, okay? If anyone has tried to wedge themselves or some malignant, disgusting energy between you and your lover, your beloved, that is something that they have done from a place of envy and from a place of destruction. And that same destruction that they meant to harm you with, it has returned to them. And that is their karma. They have brought that on themselves, okay? But when you take an oath to be with someone, okay? So if this is a marriage, or if this was just even a spoken commitment of love that someone was trying to harm or destroy in some way, they have cursed themselves if they have spoken against that covenant, okay? They have cursed themselves if they have spoken against the covenant between you and your beloved. When you take an oath to love someone, and when you marry someone, that is a covenant, it is a commitment, and energetically, it is extremely powerful. And it is a spell, you know, when you're saying, I will love you for the rest of my life, and whatever it is you say, okay? Those words that are spoken are an energetic promise, okay? And it's protection. So anyone who comes against that covenant between you and your beloved is cursed, okay? I want to know what Divine is calling you to focus on at this time. Thank you, Divine. You've got Three of Pentacles. You've got Star. Tell me more, Divine. Oh, wow. Okay. So you've got the Three of Pentacles here right beside the Star. There's definitely energy surrounding you. Okay, you are the Star, right? You're coming through loud and clear there as the Star. You are in a realm of success now. You have already entered a realm of success, of abundance. And this abundance is coming to you because of the work that you've done to heal yourself. The Star card is so healing. It's about alchemy. It's about transmutation. And it's the Aquarius card. So Lilith is coming through here as well. This is your freedom. You have earned your freedom. And so there are people around you. Okay, you've got 3 here. You might be seeing the number 3 a lot. This is about collaboration. This is about a desire on your behalf for support. So you may have at certain times on your journey, on your path, whatever creative effort you're working on or giving your energy to, even if this is building a home or a family, all right, what you have been giving your time and energy to, you have not always felt supported on this path, okay? And that comes through there with that person that wanted to control you. For some of you, this isn't a specific person, but it's like a corporation or a whole group of people within a career, okay? But someone or something has tried to keep you on a leash, tried to have control over you. And that's something that you're not having anymore, okay? But after not feeling supported at certain points on your path, you might find yourself in a space sometimes where you really do wish that you could have some support. And that's what's coming through with this Three of Pentacles. I see good energy around you of collaboration. These are spirits that have things in common with you. They have your best interest at heart because they're high vibrational people, okay? What's coming through is that these are people who are becoming manifest in your life. This is not necessarily old energies that have been in your realm, okay? So old friendships, old connections that you have realized were not in your best interest. Those Divine is saying to leave behind. You're manifesting something new here, okay? So there is definitely room for collaboration in your world, room for a feeling of support that you can experience with other beings. And that's something that you definitely deserve, okay? And it's going to manifest, these connections and these opportunities for collaboration and growth with other people. They're going to manifest at the perfect times, okay? All is in divine timing. It's not something that you have to plan for or that you have to make any adjustments for. As you remain true to your path and to your divine energy, you are naturally going to attract the connections that are right for you, okay? And the opportunities that are right for you that lead to your abundance, okay? Divine is saying that you will continue to discern people who you come across on your path and their energy, and when it's someone that you're not supposed to collaborate with, you will know, all right? They have complete and total faith in your discernment because they know that you're a pro at this point at detecting energy. You already know. Some of you may have physical reactions when a person is not aligned with divine truth. You have a physical reaction. You definitely are tuned in. So there's someone who is okay. Someone has tried to open a portal because the portals have been closed. The negative energy that someone was able to attack you with at one time, or the negative energy that you experienced, that you were feeling, okay? Those portals have been closed. You're vibing higher than that. But they're mad about it. They still want access to you. They still want control. So they're still trying to impact your energy through Seven of Swords. This is on the fence. And so this is what they're trying to do, is bait you back into something, into a lie, into anything that doesn't align with divine truth. Fear, self-doubt, okay? That's what they're trying to implant. They can't get you though. They can't get you. And they're doing this because they are so afraid of your victory that they know is here. They know that you're a conqueror. Because you weren't trying to conquer other people, you were trying to conquer yourself. You were trying to become the very best version of yourself. You were trying to get to know those demons, those fears, those wounds that were holding you back. And so you did the impossible. You climbed the mountain, you reached the top, and they know that you're there now. You may have doubted that, but they see it. With this Seven of Swords, Divine, what does this look like? What is this? Okay, so there's something that they wanted to bring to an end in your world, and they're still there. Okay? They're still there. Divine is bringing this to your attention because there are still tactics, there are still strategies that this person would try to use to influence you in some way, because they are afraid of your influence. So they want to influence you in a way that would bring an end to your success that they already know is here. They see your success on your healing path. They see your success in your ability to be you and not give a fuck what anybody thinks about it. And that's what they want to attack. But Divine is just reiterating that by doing that, by trying to send death or an end to your abundance, all they're doing is bringing that on themselves. That's all they're doing. What's happening with this energy they're saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So you got somebody here who has witnessed your abundance after a tower, okay? And your innate ability to attract success, your discipline, and your strong will. They have sent trickery, deceit, and manipulation to try to end something wonderful, something that's destined, that they can't stop. But they've been trying to stop that with the High Priestess. Your High Priestess energy, your High Priest energy cannot be stopped. And that's what they know. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have it all. You have abundance. You have success. This is completion of your manifestation. The full thing is coming through. What you have wanted to manifest, that's what's taking shape. And you already see evidence of this. You know it's on its way. And so there's someone who wants to cause conflict to that, okay? This could be through their communication. All right, they might want to do something very immature, very very seemingly spontaneous, but it's not. It's carefully planned. Okay? Because these energies have way too much time to dedicate to their deceitful ways. There's so much time wasted on trivial things like revenge or control. There needs to be a focus on their lives, but here they are. There's something that they're trying to do with a relationship, Two of Cups, a connection with the King of Pentacles. Okay? This could be an earth sign, or this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or it could be a being who is very stable. This could be a person in your world that's very stable, very supportive. Okay, they're very supportive in a way. This could be financially, but I feel like there's good energy here. Okay, it feels good because there's someone who's trying to cause conflict there. So if they want to cause conflict to it, it's got to be good. You have something very, very good in your life. It's so great that it's a major source of envy for a lot of people. And Divine says, it doesn't matter how they feel. You're not responsible for how other people react to you and to your blessings. You're not responsible for that, okay? You've got the Two of Wands here. Divine is saying to focus on your connection, your Four of Wands, your celebration, your union, okay? Your blessings and love, your home, your family. As long as you're focusing on that, Divine says that you are going to experience so much continued abundance. Okay, they threw all of them at me. I'm gonna take these top two. All right, so you've got invisible and fulfillment. Divine says that where you felt that Divine was not seeing you, not hearing you, you felt like there was just such an emptiness there, you are now going to have pure fulfillment in your world. Okay? The pomegranate is so beautiful, and Pombajira loves pomegranate. Okay? This is the energy of physical satisfaction, abundance, good love, romance, seduction, all of those things, those excitement, security, all those root chakra goodies, sacral chakra goodies. Listen, for some of you, there are energies coming through the indigenous spirits, okay? So this is Mama Africa. This is the indigenous spirits, the Native American spirits. This is cultural for some of you. You're going to experience abundance in your life because of your connection to your culture, to your indigenous roots. Okay, if you are aware of your DNA, of your ancestry, please tune into that. And if you're not, do research. You don't have to get a DNA test. I did. I'm so happy I did. But just research your roots, research your culture, because that's what's coming through. The abundance that you're going to experience because of your cultural connection and your connection to the land spirits, the indigenous spirits, this will resonate with who it's supposed to resonate with. They're supporting you, and they want to come through you. They want to show themselves to the collective through you, because you connect very beautifully with your culture. And for some of you, this is multiple cultures, all right? But wherever you felt invisible, wherever you felt unsupported, where you felt invisible, that's where you are going to experience so much fulfillment, endless blessings, infinite blessings, okay? Lots of abundance and prosperity for you. All right, I'm gonna pull from my Lilith deck, okay? Thank you, Lilith. What message do you have for this beautiful being? All right. Oops. Well, oh, it came. I picked it up with the Sun card. So you've got Adam, Dark Divine, Father of Creation. Well, there you go. That's Sun energy. And this wanted to tag along with it. So this is confirmation. The Sun energy comes through you so beautifully. It shines through you in such a beautiful way. You are meant to create. This is your path. Creation, leadership, and if you're not leading other people, it's about you taking the lead on an initiative in your life. You're not afraid to move forward. There is no fear here. There is an acknowledgement of your success and of the beautiful abundance that you have access to every single moment of your life. Every single moment. And whatever tactics or strategies or ploys someone is trying to create for you, they're not going to be able to succeed because the Sun doesn't fear. That's what you're doing, is you're radiating Sun energy. You're not radiating a spirit of fear because that's not where you vibe anymore. Okay? The fears that you did have, they went back so far, and you have dug into your past and into your emotions and into your chakras and into your heart space to love yourself and to understand yourself. And so you're living above fear now. That's what happens when you do the work. You don't have to be afraid anymore because you know who you are. You know that you are a beautiful, divine representation of the universe. So, yeah. Thank you, Mother Lilith. All right, now I want to pull a card from my Oshun deck. Thank you, Mama Oshun. What message do you have for this beautiful being? Oshun of Cosmic Surrender. Okay, this is about letting go, acceptance, and detachment. Ashe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe, because you've earned it. You've earned the power to let go. Okay? I'm gonna light a Aure Camino to open roads. We're opening roads for your success, for your abundance, for your power to live in your divine truth, and the divine truth that radiates through you. Ashe. All right, Oshun of Cosmic Surrender. That number is 42. You might be seeing the number 42, 42. Added together, that's 6. This is about mastery of your self, your lower self, your higher self, balanced. Okay? Ashe. Divine says take your time. Take your time. There's no need to rush yourself. There's no rush. All right, Oshun of Cosmic Surrender. I trust that I am guided and supported. Stop trying to control everything. This is a divine nudge to let go and let Goddess. The need to control often stems from fear and insecurity. When you release the need to control, you allow yourself to move from being rigid and or stuck to a state of flow. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to trust that you're supported, even when you can't see the entire road ahead. Yeah, and that's what Spirit was bringing through, was that you have an amazing opportunity coming to you. You're going to be growing in ways that you never imagined. So allow yourself the opportunity to take your time. You don't have to figure it all out today. You don't have to plan it all. You don't have to prepare 100% for everything. You know, it's life. It's life. And your life moves forward in divine timing. Each and every day, you're more and more aligned with your divine timeline. And everything that you need to manifest will manifest at the right time, and in the right way. Just trust that. Okay, so there might be a desire to sort of figure it out, plan. You might be a planner. You might like to plan for things, you know. Some of that is very inherent with certain personalities, which, you know, personalities are based on, in part, our previous experiences. So there might be a need that you feel to plan to a certain level because you experienced pain from a situation where you felt like if you had planned for it, it wouldn't have hurt so much. Okay? And that's perfectly understandable. That's how we are. That's how we are as humans. But Divine is saying that with what you have been through, you have the ability to let go. You have the ability to remind yourself that you are safe and that you are supported, and that there is nothing that you need to fear. You don't need to fear not planning for something. You don't need to fear what if it goes left? What if it goes right? What if it goes right? And then when you are no longer vibing in that state of fear, you're able to think clearly and then do the necessary things that are responsible and that will allow you to be an accountable person, okay? But that's how we achieve balance, when we're not so afraid of missing the boat, that we allow ourselves time to just think and to process what it is that we do need to do to manifest what we're wanting to create. Okay? So yeah, give yourself time and allow yourself to surrender to the divine plan that awaits you, the divine path that you are already on. It's all unfolding in such a beautiful way. Divine wants you to trust that. And remind yourself of those champion moments you've had where you got the lesson, or you manifested what you were intending to manifest, or you moved forward, or you chose to be you and to do life in the way that you knew was best for you. That's such a beautiful change that has happened inside you. So there's no reason why you shouldn't trust yourself and trust that the divine has got your back. All right? Beautiful being, thank you so much for tuning in to these messages. Please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to leave me a nice comment, something that you enjoyed, or I don't know, anything nice. And I wish you peace, I wish you joy, and I wish you so many blessings. Take care.